What's going on, recliners? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Today I'll be checking out another episode of Squid Game, Season 2, Episode 4. Last episode, we finally got into our first game, the classic red light, green light. Credit where credit is due. 456 managed to save a good amount of them with his warning. I think in the first season, a little over half got eliminated the first round, and this time less than 100. So, I mean, he did what he could, but people are stubborn, people are idiots. Even after he gave his warning, the rules of the game were made clear, you still got people trying to outrun bullets, but whatever. The biggest twist we got so far, player number 1 is actually the head gamesman. Now, he definitely didn't play in the red light, green light, so little cheating there. But then again, had the old man failed any of the challenges in the first season, I'm sure he wouldn't have been eliminated. I mean, hell, in marbles he was eliminated, but, you know, we know he wasn't. But still, felt a little cheap. But, yeah, the episode ended up coming down to a vote, and as predicted, they're choosing to play on. Can't underestimate people's greed and the necessity to get out of the debt that they're in. Like, they're willing to lay down their lives for it. Now, granted, technically it was a 50-50. You had one make the final call there in the end with his vote. So, kind of cheating, again. But, hey, we're all here for the game, so... And we also got 456's guys were thrown, of course. They placed the tracker on some random fisherman in a different island, so they don't know how to find their boy as of right now. So, don't know if they ever will find him, what's going to happen with that. What I do know is, checking out the description for this episode, we are getting a new game. So, definitely pumped to see what it's going to be and how it's going to play out. You know, these idiots like, oh, you've been here before, you've won, you can tell us how to beat these games. And it's like, let's just say everything goes according to plan. Like, they hope 456 can lead them and guide them. They don't want to split the money now. So it's like, okay, even if they do make it to the end, they'd still be splitting the same prize pool. So, not really smart there. On top of that, some of the games he got through was luck. And now they're going to be throwing in new games that he has no idea what the twist could be or how to gain the upper hand. I really don't know how long he's going to survive in this one. I mean, he made it through season 1. Hell, he survived Russian roulette with the recruiting guy outside of the games. Now he's back into it. Like, bro, you can only test your luck for so long. But we'll see. So we're going to go ahead and check this one out. Before we do, as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. So yeah, let's check out Season 2, Episode 4 of Squid Game. Got our first batch of coffins. I wonder if they're still doing the organ harvesting behind the scenes. That one looked like it had a special marking like, hey, let's harvest these organs. Then again, I mean, if they are doing that, they need to find themselves a new doctor to help out with it, because the last one didn't survive.
My mom used to pack lunches like this when I was a kid. All right, fine, whatever. If I could just make it to the next game, then...
Jungbae, by the end, they were dead like everyone else.
You said that you'd been here before.
That's right, he doesn't know what he looks like.
After the first game, I thought I was gonna quit. And then I saw you.
He can't even recognize his voice either, because they use like the modulator.
You know what's next, don't you?
What was next? The cookie game?
Dalgona? Like the honeycomb you carve the shape out of?
It was the cookie game. It won't be this time, though.
And which was the hardest one?
Umbrella.
Umbrella. They had no idea what the game was, so I bet they were totally screwed.
Almost.
That means we all just need to pick the triangle.
If all 365 of us survive, that means the prize will stay the same.
That's what I'm saying.
The only reason I'm telling you this now is because I want to try and save everybody.
What shape did you pick, Yoon?
Here, have this too. You aren't just eating for you now. Come on.
Yeah, that was the chick from the clinic in the first episode.
From the minute I saw the shape of your body and how you carried yourself, I could just see it. How the heck did you wind up in here?
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Wonder if he'll ever tell him, like, we've spoken before.
And that would mean you won 45.6 billion won. You spent all of it already?
The ones who died in this place, that's their blood money.
And that way of thinking won't help bring any of them back to life. I was the last player to press O.
But wasn't the only one.
There's 182 other people who wanted to stay here. If one of these people ran into me years from now, do you think they'd say they were happy I voted to go?
I mean, we're all in the same boat. Everybody's got issues here. We just need to focus on winning the game tomorrow, okay?
So naive.
Daeho, at your service. Kong Daeho, that's me. When Mr. 456 went, hold still! I loved it. Became an instant fan. What is it, sir?
The Marines?
Yeah, why? Victory at all costs! Sir! Sir!
I was 746. Welcome, Marine.
We'll let you down, sir! Sir! Sir!
Yeah, I have a feeling that guy's dying soon.
Listen, investing in that coin ruined my life too. I came here to make money just like you.
Because of you and your goddamn crypto, I lost everything I ever earned rapping my off.
You're gonna pay us what you owe. Let Thanos feed it to you personally.
Piece of shit! Get off him, dickhead!
Oh, this game isn't supposed to happen till later.
Let me get a hit in too, you
Hey kids, what makes you think you can behave like that?
You go back home to your own kids, you yell at them. For your own kids.
Yeah, that cut a little deep for him.
Sorry.
I know he wanted to kill him there, but a part of him was like, I can't.
Please take this time to return to your room.
It is him. She knows why he's there.
Mom, are you asleep?
I wonder if they chose to do a mother-son combo for this season because I think it was the Netflix Squid game show that they did. There was a mom and son contestants.
If you aren't trying to sleep yet, could we talk?
Okay.
My wife back home is very sick. While they were running all those tests on her, we found out that she was pregnant too. She wants to go through with it. Even if it means dying. I've already borrowed everything I could, but it still isn't enough. Then one of my oldest clients heard about her situation. It wasn't a bribe, but it looked like it. So I got in trouble and was fired from my job. Entering these games was my last hope.
So granted, this all happened already, but years ago. But makes for a nice story now.
I have to win that prize money, even if the cost is other people's lives. To save my wife and our child.
Oh, damn. What a cut. No pun intended. So yes, they're still doing the organ thing.
What happened? Where's the rest?
None of the organs were any good. Good.
What are you talking about? I left a bunch alive for you.
That's why he wounded the guy.
Took one shot to the leg and then another in the head.
Who's f***ing doing this?
Alright, that makes sense then. I thought he was just torturing the guy, or maybe he legit... Nah, he wouldn't have missed, but...
The ones without fatal wounds were shot again to confirm the kill.
I think it was number 11.
Not for nothing, 11 was doing her job.
The officer wants to see you.
Identity confirmed.
How does this get their identity? They're wearing shapes.
Take your mask off. I heard you shot the players who are still breathing so you could confirm the kills.
But she knows what they're up to.
The very first time I went to see you, and got past the fences at the demarcation line without any kind of help at all. So I decided to give you a chance to start over.
And I'll always be grateful for your help, sir.
Last time we had a player do the surgeries in exchange for information about the games they were going to play. This time we actually brought a doctor here ourselves.
I'd be helping people with no hope end their misery so they wouldn't have to suffer anymore. You've changed, sir, not me.
All we're doing is using their organs to help save others.
And line your pockets.
You handed your resignation without telling me anything? Look for that stupid island again or something?
Yeah.
Exactly that.
Weren't we done with this a while ago?
Please, sir. It's not the same. Things have changed since back then.
Junho, listen. Go to counseling. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Sir, you're not hearing me!
If it's real, bring me proof!
And the only thing he could really use is the money, but it's like, well, you could have got that from anywhere.
You see? What I tell you, the police are useless.
If the games have already started, that means we have 5 days left at most.
Come on, we can't sail today, so you might as well relax a little. So, why the big rush, huh? Junho and I have spent 2 years looking for this place.
Hold on, Captain. You already know about Mr. Song?
I still don't know if I trust this guy.
Those wild stories Junho told were all true?
Yeah. I didn't believe this crap at first, just like you. These guys we're dealing with, they're merciless.
There's just something about him. I don't trust him. Say, what now?
Even an ex-Marine couldn't get that out.
You told everyone to go here. How are you gonna make it right?
Was this a dream? Yeah, alright. Like, that is a nightmare of a triangle.
Shni. So you really didn't know I was here? Guess you didn't forget that.
What about the abortion? You said that you'd get it.
Oh.
I'll get enough to pay off my debts and find a house.
So you're just here for the money, too?
No, she's here for summer camp.
You came here to say that?
No. I wanted to check out your bruises.
The second game will begin momentarily.
Once we get out of here, we should talk.
Yeah, because you're both getting out.
All right, buddy. We're all counting on you.
What you got?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, what the hell is this guy taking? This doesn't look like it's gonna be the playground.
This game will be played in teams.
Then what?
I don't know what we're playing.
What are you gonna do about everyone who voted to stay because of your crap?
Because I... What? Yeah, this guy needs to go. It's like you guys are banking on the fact that year after year they'll just play the same old shit.
Sure, yeah, you won the games, crazy asshole.
If it'd be all right with you, I'd like for us to be teammates.
Yeah. You'll be safe on his team.
I'll play with you three. If we work together, then nothing can stand in our way.
Is this the new Gambu gang?
I want to play a real game that's worth the risk. Something like Buck Buck or Squid Game.
Put my life on the line to win.
Your life is on the line.
Go and find us another brave soul. Is that clear?
Sir! Yes, sir!
Let's do this together.
Thanks, but no.
You're still gonna need to be on a team.
I'll handle it on my own. You ignored every one of my calls for 6 months. I thought you died, asshole.
I get it. I'm so sorry.
I don't trust you.
If you need one more teammate,
Like, nah, man, we're good.
We're actually good.
So, where's the other guy?
That grandma's actually my mother. I won't abandon you.
See, it may actually be a good idea for them to split up because we've seen in the first season teams can be pitted against each other.
I want you to join our team.
So, you managed to collect all the Infinity Stones?
Of course.
Oh, that's why his nails are painted that way.
Welcome to the Thanos world.
With 3 Marines on our team, this is going to be easy.
Do you think I could join you guys?
Take her.
I'm pregnant.
You should have sought me out first thing. But instead, I had to come to you.
Well, that's how you make teammates.
The game you will participate in today is a 6-legged pentathlon.
Pentathlon?
One member of the team will play a mini-game. To win, you must complete all mini-games and cross the finish line before the time runs out.
I can do gongi. I can play it.
Yeah, I don't know what that game is, so...
I'll do whichever one you think, Yun.
Yeah.
I heard him call you that, so I thought I'd try it out too.
1, 2, 3.
Victory!
Alright, so he had a little sus on him there, but he recovered well enough.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Success!
Oh, so they're racing head to head? 5 to 5? Whichever team finishes first.
Give me another stone, hurry! Come on!
Flying stone's hard. You miss one, and it'll be difficult to recover.
You don't look as confident now, my guy. It's a very interesting music choice for this. It's kind of like Jack's. Damn, that's a tough game.
Success!
Hey, they're supposed to be doing all this in 5 minutes? Yeah. So what happens if neither finishes? I could probably guess what will happen if neither finish in 5 minutes.
Player stepped over the line.
Oh, this guy's done. Pissing himself. So what's the point of this one? Just to make it spin?
The gods of heaven and earth choose the path, and mine is already decided.
She actually looks very similar to the crazy chick from season 1.
And I didn't step on the line either.
Nah, just in your piss.
Time's up. You did not cross the finish line.
We should have left! Now we're all gonna die!
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Think you could give me a taste of one of those?
Dude's tweaking.
You little junkie. Those who seek life shall die. Those who seek death shall live.
Attention all players. Please wait patiently as our staff tidies up the game hall before the start of the next race.
We're just gonna do a little tidying up. We're gonna mop up the blood and piss. Alright, that was a marking I saw earlier.
That's an order.
Ooh, she's not having it.
Will the next 2 teams please rise?
Let's show all the other players here that these games are nothing to us.
Not gonna lie, it'd be pretty freaking funny if they all die right now. Really? Alright guys, so just got finished up with episode 4 and we got ourselves a new game. Sucks didn't get to see the results, but that gets you into wanting to watch the next episode that much more now. So yeah, like I said, I think it was last episode, all these people were just assuming that 456 would automatically know what every game is going to be and what strategic edge he can provide them. They're all assuming the cookie game, And, yep, not the cookie game. Now, we may see another game later on from that we saw in the first season, but they definitely, of course, they're going to mix it up. Especially with 456 back in it. They know they have someone who's been through this. It's not like it's some shock and surprise. So yeah, and then like what was it, that 100 player, the older guy, he's like, oh, we all stayed in this because of what you said. And it's like, hey, man, the hell with you. Like, what he said was vote to end the games. You just, people are dumb, man. But whatever. Now, I'm not really sure. Like, one's got his own games he's playing. Like, he laid out his personal story, which we know is true. It's just not actively happening. This is something that happened years ago that drove him into these games, just, not playing them. Or, actually, he might have played these games at one point. I don't know yet. But, there was truth behind that story. And when Thanos had made that comment, like, he was ready to kill him, because, yeah, that definitely cut deep. Hit him on a personal level. But it's like, I think he's just trying to prove to 456 that everyone has their own reasons for being there. They're choosing to. Like, granted, some people may be there because they're just degenerate gamblers, drug addicts, whatever, but other people have, real serious issues. Had player one's story been actively happening, and he was actively, actually a player, then, yeah, it's like, that's like a noble cause to want to compete in these games. And we got the guy from the theme park who's just trying to raise money to take care of his daughter that's in the hospital right now. But, yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from player one. Could be playing a completely different game. I don't know yet. And he made a little slip up, called 456 by name, which, he definitely thought was a little weird, but one, played it off. And for now, his identity's safe. And I'm sure they'll be fine. Like, even though we're left on a cliffhanger for this, I mean, I guess they could, if they were to fail, they could come at him with blanks and he could play dead, but they're going to make it through this round. Like, I'm not worried about this one. But definitely an interesting choice. It's like, if I'm put into one of these situations knowing what I know, that the mind games they play, it's like, how do you choose your teammate? Like, you may have to go up against them. You may actually need to rely on them. It's crazy. And we also have the organ harvesting plotline making a comeback. Now, honestly, it does make sense that they would want to do this from the dead players. I mean, I'm sure there's very lucrative money in black market organ sales, and all these people are dying anyway. But interesting that that chick is just like, I'm here to do a job. I'm not here to do that. And yeah, no, I'm confirming kills, and she's doing so in a way that's making harvesting certain organs incapable. Like, she's destroying the brain and the heart, and yeah, it can't harvest anything there, and making sure that they're dead long enough so that when they finally do make it to this doctor, all the other organs are just done, can't be used. She's playing a dangerous game. A lot of dangerous games being played, but overall, good episode. And yeah, I really want to see how these games are going to finish off. And I do like, the 5 mini game that they're playing right now, but I don't know. I feel like too many people are going to get eliminated from this one because of it. Like, that's a lot of tough games to play to move on in only 5 minutes. I mean, if it were me running the games, I'd be like, all right, whoever's, like, if you're at game 4 while the other players are still on game 2 when the time runs up, and the people in the lead will advance, and then the other team dies. But these people are ruthless, but definitely can't wait to see how this one's going to end. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, as always, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you guys soon.